Alright, welcome back to another video. So this is another episode. It's episode 4 on marriage intimacy. We'll be talking about marriage intimacy. We talked about spiritual intimacy. We've spoken about sexual intimacy, and sexual intimacy we have seen sub topics on it, on how to build sexual intimacy, how to enjoy sexual intimacy by preparing yourself. So now, what is allowed in a Christian sexual intimacy moment? We know the world has become so sexualized. There are a lot of things that people tend to do today to satisfy themselves sexually. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about how you can satisfy yourself by yourself. We are talking about in a marriage setting between a husband and a wife, what is allowed in a Christian marriage as far as sexual activity is concerned. So I tried to search in the word. I couldn't find anywhere in the word that kind of gives a clear prescription of this is what husbands and wives should do to be able to enjoy sexual intimacy. I didn't see any of that. I read a lot about sexual immorality. I learned a lot about between the same partners, a lot about between father and daughter, family and stuff. But there was nothing yet that I saw that says, okay, a husband should start like this, a wife should start like this, and then they should end like this, which brought me to one conclusion: that God has given us the liberty to be able to pick and choose what works best for every certain. So what myself and my husband will sit and agree upon as to do during that period to satisfy ourselves, it's okay. Bracket in quotes, it's okay in the sense that what if both of us are Christians and we know the things that doesn't glorify our Father. For example, going to bring an animal to be a third party to something that God created for it to happen just between me and you. Already we know that's going out of it, that's going out of what God created. There's nowhere in the Bible that God says between man, woman, and animal. But between the two of us, God did not say start by kissing. Why do you start by kissing? God didn't say start by kissing. The mouth is meant for food, right? Because some people are like, the husband wants to go down there. No, he shouldn't go down there. It's a sin. It's for worldly people. Why do you start by kissing? Did God give your mouth for you to use and start a sexual foreplay? Is a mouth not meant to speak? You understand? So I feel like it all boils down to what both of you agree, taking into consideration some kingdom principles, like whatever it is that we do, we should do it in having at the back of our mind that this is to glorify our Father. For example, threesome is not something that is allowed. Why? Because again, sexual intimacy is supposed to be between you and your partner. By the time you introduce something like threesome, there's already adultery happening there, and we know God frowns at adultery. But to say I want to go down with my mouth, with my nose, with my finger, with my this, it boils down to the couple. It depends on you. For example, if my husband says he wants to go down on me, if you don't understand what down is, I don't know, read the comment section, somebody can explain there. If my husband want to go down on me and I don't feel comfortable about it, I'll have a conversation with him and say, babe, I don't feel comfortable about this. I'm not going to tell him it's a sin. I'll just say, for me, I don't feel comfortable about it. It doesn't make me enjoy it. Because let's not forget, the purpose for this act is to enjoy it. So if you want to do something and I say I don't like it, it doesn't give me satisfaction, my husband is supposed to understand that it doesn't give me satisfaction. We need to find a compromise. The same thing, if he wants me to do something for him and I feel like is not giving, but if that thing is actually satisfying him and he says, babe, this thing gives me satisfaction, it's for me to find a way to walk around it, for us to understand ourselves. So I don't believe in there is a particular position that is sinful, another position that is worldly, another position that is acceptable. So if you think that there are some tips and tricks and styles and positions and functions that are not allowed in a Christian sexual relationship, please drop it in the comment section. As for me, I haven't seen anything yet. And so I believe that God gave us the free will to pick and choose, having at the back of our mind what matters. What matters is whatever it is we do with our body, it should glorify God. So for me, that's a standard, that's a watchword. So I'm not going to bring a dog, a cat, because I see it trending on social media. I'm not going to start having it with my fellow woman, or bring a woman because my husband has some extra fantasies. That one is already going out of my biblical principles or out of my faith, and that's why sometimes it's good to get married to someone that both of you understand where you're going to. If you're married to someone who understands what marriage, sexual intimacy in a Christian marriage is, there are some kind of fantasies they are not going to have. No man is going to sit and fantasize having this special intimate moment with their wife with another stranger. That you are already breaking the foundations of your marriage. You're already breaking the foundations of sexual intimacy. So for me, the answer is between the partners. What works for you? If it is your finger, fine. If it's your nose, fine. If it's your elbow, fine. Do what works for you. I don't believe in and this tie is sinful, this tie is for people of the world. So let me hear your thought in the comment section. I will be reading because I'm learning as well. So if this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Remember, God loves you so much, and I love you too. Bye.